When the Brennan McDormand family first came to Cancer Support Community, I knew right away we would be working with all 3 generations in this family. They're a very close family, they're very interconnected, and I knew we would have to support the grandparents, the parents, and the children.
I had flu symptoms. I went in to see a med check, emergency room, went from there to the ER, and they did ran some tests and told me that I did have cancer.
So when he was diagnosed, he was stage 4, and he had 2 types of cancer.
I guess my jaw hit the floor. I wasn't ready to hear that I had cancer.
The diagnosis, I mean, I was devastated. This was the father of my grandchildren, and I just was absolutely done in.
I thought, oh my gosh, my dad has cancer. Will he survive going through cancer?
First thing I thought of was him and how he would deal with it.
It was very tough on them at first, very tough. It was a life-changing event.
Because cancer just didn't affect me, it affected my children, it affected my wife, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. It affected how they had to help take care of our family where I couldn't.
It was really tough to go through. The fire department was here a lot, and one time I was so scared I was crying in my sister's arms.
So what they don't tell you with cancer is that there's a patient, but it's really a family illness, and it affects things you wouldn't expect. I became a single mom to 2 kids and a sick husband.
We as a family decided that this is a new life. This is a life with cancer now.
The first time they came, they touched my heart, and I stayed after, and we had a great conversation. They were in crisis and devastated by this cancer diagnosis, and I knew that we could help them. I knew they'd come to the right place, and we were what they were looking for. We were going to be their solution.
You know, you can have a rough week, and there were many where the only thing we looked forward to the whole week was going to group.
Because they're able to listen when you're upset. They're able to listen when you're sad. They're able to listen to you when you're angry and mad about something. And they're able to listen to you when you're happy and glad to be here.
And I think with the kids, it was extremely helpful that they had groups.
Yeah, and it helped me feel much better to talk about what I was going through in a safe place.
This is a place where they can learn how to cope with some of these feelings and learn that their feelings are okay and it's normal to have all of these feelings. So they also feel more normal because sometimes they don't understand what they're going through and why they have some of these feelings.
Son-in-law Tim was in remission, and things were looking up here. And Tim had been to and from the doctor several times, and was kind of procrastinating about, making the final appointment, the one that really got him where they started looking into what was wrong. Well, he did do the necessary follow-up, and he was diagnosed with cancer.
And then faced with the fact that I had to explain to the family what was going on. The grandkids were, I think, my big focus then was because now they're going to get a double hit. First dad and now me.
3 months later, after my dad got cancer, my grandfather got cancer, and it was really tough to know that too.
I am not sure we really would have made it out the other side without them. Cancer is a medical illness, but it's very emotional, puts your marriage through strain,
I didn't want to see them break up as a family. As we all know, those types of pressures on a family can do a lot of damage.
I truly do not know what we would have done as a family without the support, without the programs, without, all the help.
To look at, there is a life after cancer.
I'm going back to work soon, so that's a plus. I will be able to start taking care of my family.
I'm so excited right now. I feel like we've gotten this 3-generational family through the cancer experience intact and whole, and that's our goal. That's cancer support community.